Hello and welcome to the Vegan Arcade, where we are playing The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got to Death Mountain Crater and got the Bolero of Fire, which allows us to warp to Death Mountain Crater at any point in time. And in this episode, we're going to be going down here. Be careful on this ladder because it's quite long, and if you jump down too early, you'll hurt yourself. Not that I really care that much, obviously, because I've been hurting myself non-stop in this project. But, you know, we're going to go into the Fire Temple. Now, as soon as we enter the Fire Temple, we see that we can go inside this door here. So let's go inside. And right away we can see the boss key chest and a horribly terrified Goron. If we speak to it, please don't eat me. If you eat something like me, you'll get a stomachache. You'll be sorry. We're not going to eat you, you poor little Goron. So, we're going to exit here because there's obviously nothing we can do about it right now. But we know where the boss key is now for the entire dungeon. It's just going to be taunting us. And then we've got the statue here, and it appears that there is a door behind it, but we cannot get past this statue at the present moment. So if we come up here, there's a locked door we can't get in, so let's go over here. Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go ahead and try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoners' cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Alright, so it looks like we've got to free the Gorons. And actually the first one is in here, and we need to grab it so we can get the key to unlock the other door. So let's go over here and press this switch. And I was actually practicing this because I didn't know how well I knew the dungeon, but I actually know this dungeon really well, surprisingly. So, are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads into the room above the ceiling right away. I find it weird that Darunia can just enter the room, but we have to go through all of this stuff to get in there. But one thing I want to point out is that this dungeon creeps the hell out of me. It's so creepy. Just like the dungeon itself isn't creepy, but just listen to this music for a few seconds. Okay, maybe a little later when it's doing the chanty stuff. Because apparently, right now, it's just playing some stupid stuff. But I'll have you listen to it in a second once it starts playing some other stuff. Oh man, it started playing it. Then a keys. Okay, let's go in here. Alright, so if we go across this bridge, we can see that on the other side there's an... Okay, wait. Isn't that just like the creepiest chant ever? And it keeps playing that over and over again, and I actually want to talk about that chant for a second. I don't remember where I heard it, but I heard that this, well, it's a fact that this chant was taken out of later versions of this game. This is one of the earlier N64 versions that I own, but in some of the later N64 versions, like the cartridge version, and then also the GameCube version where they censored a lot of things, like the blood and all that, turning all the blood green and stuff like that, they changed it so that they took out the chant. And what secret is he going to tell us? There's switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the Goron special crop to do the job. Okay. But yeah, they took out a lot of them because it was extremely controversial, because it's actually an extremely religious Muslim chant, and Nintendo had no idea. And the chant was also used in some games prior and before and after Ocarina of Time, because it was just available for anyone who did game music and made games and music for games and stuff. And yeah, it was taken out eventually because of... It was taken out of a lot of games eventually because it was so controversial. And I don't remember exactly what the chant said, but it did say something about God. And it was a Muslim chant about God, and it was extremely controversial. So there's a little fun fact of the day for you. So we just got a small key and free to Goron, and I really wasn't explaining it that well because I was explaining the Muslim chant thing, but we've got our third Goron that we're releasing here. And if you've never played the game before, the things these Gorons tell you are actually extremely useful. This one in particular, the Goron special crop, will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. And I remember it was either when I first played this game or when my mom first played this game. Just go around hitting walls in this temple, like, does this one sound different? Should we bomb all of the walls? So, yeah, but it'll usually be pretty obvious when a wall is bombable. You won't really have to hit it with your sword because it will be colored a little bit differently or something like that, so let's hippity hop over here. Okay. What time am I at? 8 minutes? Pretty good. Okay. No! Fire keys! Get away from me! Get away! Okay, so now that we have 2 keys, I want to go through the locked door, which is not over here. Derp derp. I think it's right here. Is this the... Yeah, and as you can see also with our red tunic, we can walk for a small amount of time in the lava without getting hurt, so that's really nice. And I'm going to tell you, do not go into this room without an extra key. And if you do, and you realize you've come in here without an extra key, don't slide down this thingy, because you'll be trapped and you'll have to reset the game, because the only way out of here is another locked door, and it's really hard to get back up this ramp. And as you can see, have I just screwed myself? I've just screwed myself. Hold on. Can I possibly... Am I standing in the lava right now? Yes, I am. Okay. Ah. Can I possibly... Really quickly... Shh! Oh, don't follow your own advice, Lauren. Way to not follow... Oh, good! Fantastic. Okay. Thought I was gonna have to reset for a second there, and it was gonna be really inconvenient. First world problems. Okay, so we're gonna climb up here. And get right up here and use our hook shot to get rid of these keys so that they don't attack us. Oh boy, I'm hungry. I really want to record this entire dungeon in one sitting, though. Not in one episode, but in a few episodes in one sitting. And my voice is already going, great! This is fantastic. This is going to be an awesome recording. Okay, so let's jump down onto this thing, and the fire pillar will bring us up top. So let's go to this door. Okay, so once you're in this room, you want to go up here. And this room is, it's pretty obvious what you've got to do, especially if you were paying attention to what one of the Goron's hints was. Kill these. Oh, I need to bio those enemies, though. I'll bio them in a second. Okay, so. Alright, grab onto this block. And glitchy walls. Yeah. Sorry, I was just listening to what was going on out in the hallway because my mom was like right outside my door. And it was really weird. I don't like people to hear me recording, even though they probably do. Okay. No, don't grab it. Climb! Climb! Okay. No! And I've already explained the thing about the Islamic symbols, right? It's the Islamic symbol, and they took it out of later games, and I'm pretty sure I explained that in, like, when I was, like, in the Deku tree. So I'm not going to explain it again. Come on, Link! And my voice just cracked really bad there. Okay, that works. I was trying to go directly onto the thing, but whatever. Okay. So, go towards the edge here, and drop a bomb on the switch because the Goron said that the switches that you can cut can also be destroyed with the Goron special crop, and also the timers, the timer goes really fast, so you want to make sure you're as close to the climby grate thing as possible. So, there you go. And in the door. Now this room is freaking annoying, and sometimes I get really scared when these boulders hit me because they're just all over the place and you don't know where they're gonna go. And here's another Goron here who's going to give us a helpful hint. I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move! If you use a sample of the Goron special crop, you can break it. Yeah. And there are a few ways to tell if a door is fake. First of all, you can tell if it's fake just because it's extremely fake looking, but also it sticks out from the wall a little bit, and also if you try to open it, it will fall over on you. And on fake doors, if you look at the map, there obviously won't be a room behind it, so if and when you get the map, you'll be able to tell if a door is fake or not really easily. And oh my god, what is going on? Like, my voice doesn't even, like, hurt or anything. It's just not very good. It's just not very good. That's an accurate description. Okay, where am I going? I'm going over here. And let's go in this door. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Are you releasing me? We're free to go. Let me tell you a secret as a reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, that was a little random. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we've got 2 keys now. I'm not sure if there's another one that we need. I know there's a gold Skulltula in this room. I think there's a couple gold Skulltulas that we can get in various places here. So, first of all, wall glitching! I wonder if I can glitch— no, I'm not even going to try to glitch the game out. I'm so bad at glitches. It amazes me how people do speedruns of this game with, like, so many freaking glitches, because I can't do a glitch. Like, they'll do a glitch, and I'll see a video of someone, like, glitching the game out for a speedrun or something, but then I'll try to do it myself, and I'll be like, what? The what? The what? The what? And I won't know what to do, so that's a thing. I think there are only 2 keys that I need to get, so I think if I go back around to the... No! To the place... Not this place. Different place. Yep, that happened. Okay, here we go. In the door. Okay, and then in this room, I know I didn't use Ferrari's Wind like I said I would in the Forest Temple, but I've memorized the Forest Temple so much that I don't really need it that much. So, this is the room where I like to use Ferrari's Wind in this temple, this and one other room, because if you fall down here, you'll fall all the way down, let's see if to the main room with the bridge, and you can't really see it, but I don't want to get too close to the edge and fall and waste all my magic. But yeah, you'll fall all the way down, so it's really nice to have Ferrari's Wind here. There's another locked door behind here, so you really want to grab both of those keys before you go in here. So this room is kind of interesting. I kind of like the design of this room, but it can be annoying if you're trying to explore it. But this firewall will start moving towards you, and you need to... Would you believe that that never happens to me, except for during recording, apparently? So yeah, you've just got to kind of move quickly in this room and not die a horrible fiery death, pretty much. Okay, so now we are up top here, and let me look around here really quick. Yes, okay, so Navi is going to fly up to this ledge up here. You want to get out your ocarina, not your bomb shoes, your ocarina, and you want to play the Scarecrow's song. And that will make Pierre appear. And get out your hookshot, and hookshot onto Pierre. Alright, so once you've hookshotted onto Pierre, turn around and you'll see that there is a hookshot point, which will put you onto this platform, and it will raise you up into the air. Alright, so in here you want to go into this door, and in this room there is... wait for it, a gold skulltula. So let's grab that with our hookshot. Okay. Alright, and if you go up and go into this room, there is another gold skulltula right here. And there is a little game you can play here. And I'm going to try it once, and if I fail, I'm not going to try to do it again, because you hit this switch, and a fire ring disappears from that treasure chest. And that treasure chest has 200 rupees in it, so it's kind of nice if you can get to it in time. But if you can't, I wouldn't worry about it. Yep. I almost made it, but I'm not going to try again because I really don't need the 200 rupees that much. So I'm just going to leave this place and go back through. And I think I'm going to end off this episode here because we're at about 20 minutes. So in the next episode, we're going to continue the Fire Temple. Thank you for joining me at the Vegan Arcade. Bye.